11-year-old girl off the internet and he won't get out of his vehicle, and guess what? He's taking me with the car. Well, I guess we're going then. Reckless driving, you know what kind of charge that is? Okay. You came to meet an 11-year-old girl off the fucking internet! Fuck.
My name is Justin Payne.
How old are you?
29 years old.
And where are you from?
Originally, I'm from New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, but I moved to Ontario about 12 years ago.
What is it that you do for a living?
I am a carpenter by trade, but right now I'm a tile installer.
And in your own words, what is a pedophile?
Pedophile is somebody that is sexually attracted to children or molest children. It's maybe not the dictionary term, but it's any form of sexual attraction or attraction to children.
Okay. And how long have you been hunting pedophiles for now?
Almost or over 4 years.
Wow, okay. And can you describe your method for baiting these sexual predators?
Basically, I will take 3 or 4. I'll take 3 or 4 of the 10 photographs that I have for either boy or girl, and I will post them on a dating website or a friend site that's specifically designed for 18, 19 up. And I'll post these photographs and I'll put an obscene age, 40, 50 years old, but the pictures do look like the person is 12 years old, 13 years old. I'll randomly pick a number upon getting a chat request. I'll say I'm 9, 10, 11, 12, rarely 13, I'll never say I'm 14, because I like to make it as dramatic as possible for the audience. So once the age is accepted or it's danced upon for a little bit, and then they swing around and they say it's okay, because normally they'll say that they just want to be friends then, and the next thing you know, it's dick pics or what have you. And then, yeah, we'll start conversation.
Yeah. And why do you feel that you need to do this kind of work?
I feel that I need to do this because, and I don't blame the police. It's not really their fault, because I consider not enough is being done, and what it is, the root problem is the justice system. The police can only do so much, but they're following the laws that the justice system provides.
Yeah. And to this date, does anything a predator says online still shock you or make you sick to your stomach?
Yeah. It just seems, when I'm pretending to be Christopher, it seems to be getting worse and worse. I end up with somebody worse than the last. A few months ago, I met somebody named Bill that believed in his mind that you could fully have a sexual emotional relationship with children and that society is wrong. That was bad in that time for me. And then after that was a convicted pedophile that was supposed to serve 15 years in a federal institution for having child pornography, up to 200 and 300 images and videos.
All you gotta do is go in the bathroom, pull it out, take a picture, and send it to me. So, because the more you think about it, the more you're gonna get nervous and scared. But will you please do that for me, baby?
I'll like think about it. I'll let you know by like tonight.
I wish you would.
And then after that was Ian, that lives in Campbell River, British Columbia. He was actually a teacher in his mid-20s, early 30s that he claimed to have molested and sexually assaulted between 6 to 8 students. I mean, it keeps getting worse and worse.
It's terrible. And what drives you and keeps you motivated to keep hunting down these pedophiles?
The thing that keeps me motivated the most, I'd say, would be the overwhelming response from the public, victims, and people that have kids. And a few months ago, I found out that I have a son. So, I mean, he's definitely like a motivation for me.
Big time, I bet. And what has been like the scariest or most dangerous encounter that you've had so far throughout your whole experience being a predator hunter?
Well, sometimes The scariest moment I'd have to say would be when a predator wouldn't get out of the car. So I stood in front of his car while he turned it on and he started kind of going forward. So I put myself on the vehicle as kind of like a protest method. And he took me out onto the road and he was doing about 60 or 70 swerving.
Jeez.
So that was probably, for me, like, not really, I guess, the scariest, because I'm kind of used to it now. You kind of go numb with adrenaline.
Yeah.
But I'd say that had me, my radar on guard.
I know that now that you just said that you have like a son, so you're obviously probably going to teach your son in the future how to protect himself online, and
yeah.
no one's pretty much going to want to mess with him. But do you have anything you want to say to the parents that could potentially be watching this that could help protect their children in the future?
The biggest thing that I can say is, well, obviously monitor what your children are doing. Have close and high communication with them, because communication is prevention. Allowing a two-way street for communication allows for a child to come to you before anything happens. So in terms of a predator approaching your child and making friends with them, a child is more likely to tell you about it if the communication is high.
Yeah, communication is definitely key. And how much longer do you think you'll continue to do this kind of thing?
I keep saying until I'm shot, dead, or sued. But I mean, fuck, I mean, you never know. Like, I could just stop tomorrow, right? I mean, nothing in life is really forever.
Yeah.
But the one thing, this is off topic, the one thing is that I keep the newspaper clippings and stuff, and it's not to be narcissistic or arrogant. I keep them for someday when I'm old. I want to have a wall, of the T-shirts, newspapers, pictures with followers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to look back and at least be able to justify to myself that, I did make a difference.
Big time. And I guess just anything else that you'd like to add?
Yeah. I'm willing to travel to the end of the earth. It doesn't matter the distance. If there's a predator, I will travel to meet them, to confront them, to videotape them, and to let the world and their community know where they're hiding.
Wow, that's a great thing to end on. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Justin.